Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Ollie and this is Amber Talk. Switching up the scenery a bit today. I'm downstairs in the living room. Game has just finished. Newport County 2, Colchester 1. Bit of a game of two halves really, so words to use. The first half wasn't amazing. Both teams had a fair amount of chances, a lot of shots off target. We should have and can put away those chances, but it's something we are going to have to look at. Our attacking output and our finishing wasn't that great last season either, so it's definitely something that we need to look at in training. But we did play well. We looked like the more dominant side. We had most of the possession. We had more shots. We kind of really dominated that first half, but we couldn't get any output from it. And then in the second half, we scored the first goal. Scott Twine scored an absolute beauty. It came from a set piece, kicked off. He's just smashed it in, and it's honestly a beautiful goal. There's now a lot of talk about him going back to Swindon in January. So what I'm going to say is enjoy him whilst we have him, because there is always that chance he goes in January. But he is an unreal player. And then the game kind of picked up a bit. We looked a bit more kind of lethal in the attacking third, getting a lot more shots off, kind of growing into the game a bit. The half-time break at times can really affect us because we build up this momentum and then away for 15 minutes. So it's good to see that we are now bouncing back from these half-time breaks and not how we was last season, where it took us 10, 15 minutes to actually wake up a bit. And then in the 89th minute, Colchester got their goal. It wasn't the fault of anyone, really. A beautiful outswinging ball. I can't tell which Colchester player it was, but it was a beautiful outswinging ball from outside the box. Just bounces off the gloves of Townsend. Could be the weather, could just be the speed of the ball. And it just falls right into the path of the Colchester striker. I think it was Brown. Simple tap in. Any player's not going to miss that. Anyone watching this would have missed it. It was a goal that we couldn't really do much about, but we all kind of kicked ourselves a bit because we've had so many chances that we could have scored. And I think at that point it did look like it was going to finish as a 1-1 as a draw. But credit to this team. County kicked on, still gave it everything, giving it 110%. And then we go up there and from a bit of a goalmouth scramble, a failed clearance leads to a corner. And then it looks like Mickey Dimitru gets the final sets in the scramble. But I think what the commentators were saying is that Podrigamon was at the back post and he just tapped it away. So another great goal from Podrigamon, classic Pods, 91st minute to secure the 3 points. So all in all, a really good game, really showed our perseverance and how well we can just play for a full 90 minutes, not taking any breaks, just really hammering on and getting a result. I'm going to pass it over to the county fans, see what they've got to say about tonight's performance, and then I will rejoin you at the end.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Oh, Newport County 2, Colchester 1. Big win tonight. Big win. And thanks to a 91st minute winner by Padre Gammons. Big goal by him tonight. Very important. And we've got ourselves a really big win tonight because Cambridge went to Walsall and won 2-0. So we needed to win to stay on top. And that's what we've done, under pressure, and we went and got the win. Big 3 points tonight against the Colchester team. That's never going to be easy because Colchester have got a good record at Rodney Parade, and they're a good team, and it's never going to be easy because we didn't play them last season because we were meant to play them in March, but football got suspended and all that, so we didn't play them last season. But in previous seasons, they've always had a decent record at Rodney Parade, and last season, if they'd equalised in the 89th minute, we would have drew that game or even lost. We would not have won that because the heads would have just dropped, and they may have even gone and got the winner. I reckon they might have. But it just shows how much we've improved on last season and how different the mentality is in the team. Like, they're just so united and they're playing with a lot of confidence. Like tonight, I thought we played really well. It just happened to be a mistake that nearly cost us and a lack of finishing. I'm not going to get on Nick Townsend too much because goalkeepers do make mistakes from time to time, and he's been really good this season, so I'm not going to get onto him too much because he's been really good for us, one of our best players, and he's been big part of our defence and why our defence is so good. So I'm not going to compare him to Tom King and that because I know Nick Townsend's the better goalkeeper, so I'm not going to get onto him too much because he's been good. He just made a bit of a mistake tonight that nearly cost us. But what I love to see tonight and what I was so happy about is that we did not let that get us down. They equalised in the 89th minute, and that could have just really made the heads just go. They may have just slumped and thought, oh, and we would have all been saying after all that hard work, we've come away with just a point, two big points dropped. But no, we did not let that get us down. We took the game to them. We looked at him and we thought, don't worry about that. Don't worry about their equaliser. Let's go and just take the game to them now. Don't worry about that. Just go and let's take it to them. Got nothing else to lose, and that's what we did. And we went and got ourselves a deservedly 3 points. And I cannot be happier right now. And like first, the fight that the team is showing right now is unbelievable. Probably the best I've ever seen it. I can't fault them at all. I'm so proud of the team right now, and they're showing signs more and more as games go on. They're showing more and more signs that like it makes you want to believe, doesn't it? Scott Twine as well tonight. What a goal by him! So good, and he's one of our standout performers as well this season. Definitely one of our best signings. Brilliant goal by him tonight, and his overall performance I thought was really good, along with Josh Sheehan and Labs. I thought the midfield was really good tonight, and to be honest, I don't think there was like a player really that you could say, oh, he had a bad game. I thought as a whole the team played really well. It just happened to be a mistake that nearly cost us, but a big mistake. And if we didn't happen to go and get the winner, we'd be looking at it and saying, oh, we should have took the chances, because 23 shots in the game we had and we nearly came away with just a draw, and that would have felt like a defeat tonight. But no, like I said, the fight within the team is unreal. I could not feel any happier right now, and I'm just confident going into every game. Like, we've got Harrogate on Saturday, not going to be an easy game at all because they've started the season relatively well. They drew at home tonight against Stevenage. Bit of a frustrating game, but as a whole, they've started the season okay, and I think they're sitting in 7th, so they've started the season pretty well. So it's not going to be easy, but I feel we will win. I'm confident going into that game, but we can't just go into it thinking, oh yeah, at home, the points are there, we've won. We need to go at them. And we need to improve our finishing in that game, because we created about 3 or 4 really good chances tonight, and like I said, we almost threw it away, but we got the rightful 3 points, and we still sit on top of the league. So I can't feel any happier right now. I'm loving it. I'm going to enjoy it for the rest of the night. I'm going to enjoy it until the weekend, until we play Harrogate. Hopefully by the end of that game we'll still be sitting on top and hopefully Cambridge might have even dropped points. You never know. Hopefully, anyway. That's what I'm praying for. But yeah, it was a scrappy win. It wasn't convincing by any means. But we got the deserved win. It was deserved, and it's a big win considering, like, Cambridge, like I said, they won tonight, so we had to win to stay on top, and that's what we did. I'm happy, and like I said, I'm feeling really confident going into the next game against Harrogate now. So I hope every Newport County fan is enjoying that tonight. I'm sure they will. Hope you all stay safe, enjoy the rest of your night, and look forward to Harrogate on Saturday. Come on, the county.
Ooh, I tell you what. What about that then? What about that? How did we win when it looked like for all the world we'd blown it right at the end? The reason is, at the moment, this team's got tremendous belief in itself. It believed that, you know, when that corner was taken, there was a belief. And what a poacher's goal from Podge. That's a poacher's goal. He's going to the far stick. He's waiting to see what happens. The ball goes to the far stick, and it's 2-1. To be honest with you, we deserved it. I think we've beaten a good side tonight, a really good side. I know I said the other day that we played some top sides, but Colchester are always there or thereabouts. They're a side that they've got a pretty big budget, and they've got quality players, and they had quality players on that field today. And we played better football than them throughout the game, but especially in the first half. Plenty of chances in the first half. We would have been an awful lot more comfortable if we'd converted a few of them. I think, according to the statistic, it was only two clear-cut chances. But you know, let's be fair. But other than the Scott Twine free kick that hit the crossbar, there were other chances as well that that we could have taken, and we could have been 2-0 up at half time. Probably really the only thing you could criticise the side for really is the fact that in the first half we weren't clinical enough. But therein, let's be fair, but that's why you pay the teams pay big money for strikers. I think talking about strikers, I think Tristan Abrahams is improved immeasurably this season. He's so much stronger. He holds the ball up well. He's becoming a really good target man, and he misses chances, but he's young and he's going to learn. And the thing is, he's getting in the right positions. But the thing is, tonight he held the ball up brilliantly. But we did have chances in the first half. We didn't take them, and so obviously it's 0-0 at half time. And then going into the second half, you do know that at some stage or another that the opposition is going to come into the game. But luckily we've prevailed tonight, and it's just happy days all round. I think if you're going to look for a man of the match, I thought the wing backs, full backs, whatever you want to call them, I thought they were particularly good tonight. Well, Liam Shepherd was fantastic, and Ryan Haynes constantly getting down the left flank. Labs was industrious in midfield, but I think I will give it to Tristan Abrahams, because apart from the fact that I said earlier he's such an improved player, but he's really he's kept up his work rate right the way throughout the game. Scott Twine, what can you say about Scott Twine? He scored again tonight, and it was a hell of a shot. And we've got this in our locker now. We've got a player that can attack from midfield, and when he gets there or thereabouts, he's pretty accurate, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? Let's hope we can hang on to him, because Swindon, irrespective of how well they do in the next few months, they've got a talented player there, and and he's performing really well and consistently for us. And the kid's got everything in his locker. He's going to have a big career in the Football League, you know. So it's just an all round. It's a game that I definitely, having conceded and dropping back to 1-1, we'd have definitely drawn that last year. We've edged the game really. I think we deserved the win, and it's on now to the weekend. And we got a weekend on Harrogate, isn't it? That's another side that surprised a few people this year. But with a bit of luck, we can keep this ball rolling, because at the moment it's happy days all round. The league table is just wow. But at the moment, we're looking like a team that doesn't really know how not to win. It's almost like that goal at the end, as I said at the start, that goal at the end proves that this team, you know, keeps going right until the end and has got inner belief, a hardcore of inner belief. So keep safe, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the week, and see you on Saturday and up the county.
So the boys have done it again. I can't fault them. I'm still getting a bit frustrated that we invite possession and invite the team onto us, which more than likely led to us conceding the goal, which, as I've said before, last season that game would have finished as a draw. We would have had nothing. And then to have the quality and the experience and that winning mentality to just go straight up, take a corner and score is fantastic. Colchester, didn't really think much of them. They didn't really offer much. I thought it was a very good passing game again from us, good football, which is always lovely to see. The boys done us proud last night. Another 3 points, top of the league still. Can't fault them. I'm not going to jump on the wagon yet. It's still early doors. I think for me, the key is to not get relegated. So I'm looking for that magic 40 points. But this form that we are on at the moment and the football that we're playing is absolutely fantastic, and a testament to the boys and Michael Flynn. I think last season we were very harsh on recruitment, and I agree to be harsh. We made some really poor signings, a number of which left at the start of this season because they were that poor. The recruitment this season, phenomenal. Why Liam Shepherd was a free agent, I'll never know. Why Swindon don't think Scott Twine is good enough, I'll never know. I thought Jammer was going to be a big loss, but Tristan has upped his game, which is fantastic. Great 3 points. On to the next game. Well done, boys. Fantastic to watch.
So it's the day after the Colchester United game, where it finished 2-1 county. Another performance where we should have scored more, let's be real. But you take the points at the end of the day. 2 goals, bit of a mistake to cost for their goal, but won't really dwell on that. But going into the first half, I think we had a really solid first half. We should have possibly scored a few more, or possibly should have scored in the first half, but it's not something that you look back on now and you go, that cost us, because at the end of the day we won. So there was a free kick from Twine in the first half that hit the crossbar, which was an absolute thunderbolt. And if that went in, that would have set us up nicely for a possible. At the time, it could have been about 3 or 4-0 in the first half, which could have sent us on to to an outstanding win. But we need to work on, I think, to score a few more. I'm sure they wouldn't mind me saying that. Should have scored a few more, but at the end of the day, we won. But second half, then, I think we started really well again. We got the free kick. Matthew Dolan then laid it off to Scott Twine, and then Twine with an absolute thunderbolt of a strike into the top corner. Helped by Dean Gherkin on the way in, but he wasn't saving that, let's be real. The power on that shot and the accuracy was just too much for him. And it just goes to show Twine's such a good player, where he can shoot from pretty much anywhere, and it either goes on target or at least hits the crossbar or works the keeper, which is amazing. Let's hope Swindon don't recall him. And then we kind of sat back after that for a little bit, and then Colchester's kind of stepped up their game and came onto us a bit more. And then they had their shot from just outside the box with Poku, I think it was, which Nick Townsend spilled straight into their striker, which isn't something you should look into too much. Nick Townsend has been a great keeper this season. First half, pulled off a great save. But he shouldn't really look back on it too much. It is a mistake at the end of the day. Everyone makes mistakes, but we won, and that was the main thing. But he made the mistake, which he probably shouldn't have made, but not something I'm going to look back on and go, that was a terrible mistake. What did you do that for? But, that's just me. And then, final few minutes, that was the 88th minute. Final few minutes, corner, Mickey Demetrio on the line, tries to poke it in, but it gets blocked. And then step up Mr. Podrigan on to slice in. So put it into the net, which was 91st minute, I think, 4 minutes at a time, which was unbelievable goal. Well, an unbelievable goal timing, and it kept us top of the league. I think we're now top of the league, 2 points clear of Cambridge, 4 points clear of Cheltenham, I think, in third, or Forest Green, and then we're 5 points clear of in the playoffs. So 5 points clear of fourth. So overall, I think it was a really good game. Should have scored more, but at the end of the day, you'll take the 3 points as it comes, and we'll come on to Harrogate on Saturday at the county.
Right then, here we are, Carpool Karaoke King here. My review of the game last night, do you know what? It was actually really, really enjoyable. It was a good battle of two teams. Colchester brought a really good outfit with them. They were really hard to play against. Like, so the first 20 minutes we did dominate, and then from there we just started to slow it down a bit towards as it got towards the end of the first half. Notable mention, Scott Twine. Everyone's saying it. He's like a League Two Ronaldo with his kicks. I think we're gonna have to do a lot of work to keep hold of him in January. I don't know if it's a season-long loan and he stays here. But I've got a funny feeling there might be the option to recall him because he's doing absolute superb things for the county. Great play from all over, to be honest. Liam Shepard, I keep going on by Shepard every week. I love him. I think he's fantastic. He's great on the ball. He's great at holding the ball. He's great at drawing defenders in. He's a hell of a ping on him as well. Our team played fantastic yesterday. I think there's minor errors that we're going to have a look at, but I think we can just ignore them and just praise for once the county are playing bloody brilliant. Second half, we absorbed a lot of pressure. Colchester came at us, but we absorbed that pressure. Goal in my eyes was one of those goals that any other day it could bounce the other way. Any other day, keeper could have it and he could spill it somewhere else. It just happens in football. But when that goal went in, the players' response, it wasn't to try and rush and get back into the game. They knew they were going to win it, and that is a confident look inside. I think it was less than 2 minutes, and we'd scored the winner. And I look at the professionalism of Podge. He's been on the bench a fair few times at the moment. He's been asked to come on against Bradford, scores, does the job tonight, creates problems at the back. Always there for the flick-ons for Abrams. And typical Podge goal, poacher's goal. But that's the goals that's going to send us up this season. And I got a funny feeling, the way it's going, why not? Why not be in dreamland? Why not dream? Why can't we go to League One? Why can't we? See you all next week.
Another fantastic win and another great performance. I am not getting tired of saying this whatsoever. I feel like it's beginning to be part of my intros to my videos, but I'm so proud of this team, man. We're doing excellent, and everybody's playing exceptional. And each game, I'm always struggling to pick out a man of the match because everybody just seems to be playing so excellently. Thoughts on the game? The first half, we were battering them, and I know Colchester are a very good team, so to me this was like, oh wow, look at it, we're playing amazing. And then, but I just still had that little bit of, as we weren't putting chances away, I was thinking, oh no, here we go. And you know that with a team like Colchester, with their fast pace and their physicality, you know you're in for a tough game and they could catch you on the break at any time. And then the rain started pouring, and then you seen a few slips. I was thinking, wow, this suits them to a T with their pace. I don't know. It's just the more we're winning games, the more I'm getting more and more nervous each game, because obviously we're trying to keep that winning run going, and the more that we keep going on, the more nervous I'm getting of thinking that what if it's going to come to an end. But again, I can't remember the last time I've seen us concede a goal in the dying embers of the game and then score a winner in the dying embers of the game straight after. Like, normally on another day we probably would have drawn that game, or in some cases like we seen against Barnet a few seasons ago, we went in the last dying, they went 1-1 in the 89th and then scored 2-1 in the 92nd, and we lost 2-1. So it's a nice change, a very welcome change at that. I thought each player played exceptional. Ryan Haynes down that left in the first half was absolutely amazing, and then on the opposite side in the second half, Liam Shepherd was quality defensive-wise. I really do feel like I'm repeating myself now, but it's only a good thing. Lab's exceptional in the middle. Tristan Witt really, really hard off the ball and on the ball, and you could see he was just creating little chances out of nothing. Again, he missed a couple of chances, but like I said a couple of weeks back, he's getting in the right positions, and if he keeps doing that throughout the longevity of the season, he's going to score more goals. No question about it. Like, by far the most improved player that we've had, that we have this season compared to last season. He is coming on leaps and bounds, and it's hopefully we can get a contract extension in for next season, hopefully. Scott Twine, absolutely amazing, another great goal. Unlucky with a free kick hit the bar, but again, he was absolutely quality. Josh Sheehan, who I'm going to pick for my man of the match, with his cute turns under pressure, running the midfield, finding nice little passes, and I just thought he was excellent. His work rate again was quality, and he can do the defensive work as well as the attacking work, and another quality player that we have. And like I said a couple of weeks back, again, in my opinion, he's the best midfielder in the league, and I'm standing by it. Overall, extremely happy. Ref, I thought, had a pretty good game. I mean, he wasn't afraid to check out his cards either, but at the same time, I thought I think he was okay. It wasn't too bad, so, not very often I'll say that, so fair play to the ref. And anyway, that's it from me. I hope you all enjoyed tonight. You all have a pleasant evening and a pleasant rest of the week. On to Harrogate on Saturday, another tough game, but hopefully we'll be up for it. And as always, up the county. Come on, the boys.
So guys, that's it for this episode of Amber Talk. A massive thank you to everyone who has submitted videos. As always, if you do want to be featured in next week's Amber Talk, don't forget to submit your post-match videos into the Amber Army Facebook page. We're slowly getting more and more people, and it is really great to see the fans coming together and everyone really talking. It's honestly just really nice to see. Our next match now is Saturday home at Harrogate, who are a very, very good side. They've been the shock package of League Two, so should provide a fairly interesting game for us on Saturday. If you have enjoyed this video, leave a like down below, give us a comment, what did you think of the match, and subscribe. But anyways, I've been Ollie, and up the county.
Many thanks for watching the latest content on the Amber Army channel. Please make sure you leave us a like. Make sure you subscribe for more content, both for the neutral football fan and also plenty of Newport County. Even more Newport County content can be found on the club's iFollow channel on the link above. It is just £4.49 per month to subscribe to that service. And those of you feeling extra generous can also support us on Patreon on the link at the bottom there. That would be a monthly donation of your choice. Thank you again, make sure you've subscribed, and as always, up the county.